Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into something a bit different today. It's actually a support portal article.
Yeah, stick with us, though, because this is pretty interesting. It's not just reading docs.
Right. It's about understanding a tool that's built right into a platform, high level, specifically their Ask AI assistant.
Mhm.
And our mission today, it's pretty simple, really. We're using only this one high-level support portal article.
That's the one titled Introduction to Ask AI Assistant, last modified May 21st, 2025. That's our single source of truth for this deep dive.
Exactly. We just want to quickly get you up to speed on what this built-in AI is, what this article says it can actually do, like right now.
And how you use it, plus what they say is coming next.
Yeah, think of it as your shortcut to being informed about this feature, just based on the official word from that article.
Gotcha.
What's immediately fascinating to me, like right from the jump, is this whole idea of an AI assistant living inside your main workspace.
Yeah, and the source really highlights that benefit. You know, the whole no need to bounce between different tools or browser tabs thing.
It's integrated. That's the pitch.
Right. And the source, it defines Ask AI as a built-in virtual assistant specifically for Go high-level users.
Okay.
And it's designed, apparently, to blend general AI smarts with your specific brand context. That's important.
Their context. Okay. And where do you find it? Does the article say?
It does. It says the Tycon is conveniently located right in the top navigation bar.
Top nav. Simple enough. Now, that integration point is crucial. But who actually gets to use this thing today? Is it for everyone?
Good question. The article's very clear here. Currently, Ask AI is only available to agency admins.
Agency admins only. Okay, so if you're an admin, look up top.
That's what the document says.
Okay, so we know what it is, kind of where it lives, and who can access it, all based purely on this support talk. So here's where it gets, really interesting. What does the source say this bot can actually help you with right now? Like, what are the functions?
Right. The documentation details three main things it currently supports. First up is creating branded content.
Branded content. Okay, like blog posts, social media.
Exactly. Emails, social posts, that kind of thing. And the claim here, according to the article, is that it's not just generic AI text.
Right.
It supposedly pulls in your configured brand voice settings from within the platform itself.
Ah,
So
okay.
the content it generates sounds, authentically like your brand, or that's the goal.
That does sound like a step up. But wait, you mentioned configured settings?
Yes. The source really emphasizes this. It's a prerequisite. You absolutely must have your brand voice configured.
Where do you do that?
Under Marketing Branded Content Brand Voice. If that's not set up, the article implies this personalized generation won't really work. It needs those settings.
Got it. So, step 1, configure brand voice. Step 2, ask it for content. Makes sense.
Exactly. That connection to your existing setup seems key. Okay, second capability the article lists is creating communities.
Creating communities. How does that work with an AI?
Well, it explains that setting up a new community asset inside High Level is sort of streamlined.
Okay.
Instead of clicking through menus, you basically tell the AI what kind of community you want.
In the chat.
Yeah, directly within the chat interface.
Okay.
And then it guides you through the setup process step by step.
Whoa. Okay. A guided setup inside the chat. That's a very specific workflow integration the source is describing there.
It seems quite integrated, yeah.
All right. So branded content, guided community creation. What's the third one?
The third current function is a bit more general, answering questions or helping with ideas.
Okay, like a standard chatbot function.
Sort of, yeah. The article says you can ask the assistant for inspiration, ideas for a marketing campaign, maybe different angles for a blog post, options for a call to action.
So like a brainstorming partner.
Exactly. A quick brainstorming partner or maybe an information retrieval tool. It seems based on general knowledge, maybe some platform context too, although the source really focuses on the idea generation part for this function.
Okay, so tailored brand content using your settings, a guided flow for creating communities, and general Q&A or idea generation. Got it.
Those are the three core functions listed right now.
So how do you actually, interact with it? The article must explain that.
It does. It says you start by clicking that icon in the top nav. Then you just type your request.
Whether that's asking for content or saying, help me make a community, or just a general question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the bot takes it from there. It either guides you through steps, like with the community thing, or it just gives you a response, like content or ideas.
Does it give examples? Like what kind of prompts?
It does provide a few examples. Things like, Give me 5 blog post ideas about SMS marketing for small businesses.
Okay.
Or create a Facebook ad post using my brand voice about our upcoming webinar.
Specifying the brand voice usage there.
Or even help me set up a new community for local business owners. That triggers the guided flow.
And it's not just, like you ask, it answers, done. Is there more interaction?
Good point. The source mentions you can view your chat history, which is handy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Revisit old conversations.
Right. And you can give feedback on the responses. There are upvote and downvote buttons.
Okay, so you can train it a bit, or at least give signals.
Seems like it. Plus, you can easily copy the text it generates to your clipboard. And importantly, it clarifies that the assistant is designed to ask you clarifying questions if it needs more details.
So it's not just guessing. If your request is vague, it'll ask for more info.
Yeah, to ensure it actually provides relevant help. That's what the article states.
Okay. Did it give a more detailed walkthrough for any of those functions, like the branded content?
It did, yeah. For branded content, it says you click the icon, type something like, create a new social media post for our Easter offer, 20% off all services.
Okay.
And it reinforces that note again. Make sure your brand voice is set up first.
Right, gotta hammer that home.
Then the assistant uses those settings to draft a post. Theoretically, it sounds like your brand, and then you can take it and refine it, obviously.
Makes sense. What about the community creation example? How does that guided flow work according to the doc?
For setting up a community, the source says you'd open the assistant, type something like, help me create a new community for local entrepreneurs.
Right.
Then, the documentation explains, the assistant will ask you a series of follow-up questions.
Gathering the details it needs.
Exactly. Things like the community's name, who it's for, is it paid or free, logo, cover image details, theme color, stuff like that.
All through the chat.
All through the chat, according to the article. Once you provide all that info, the article states it confirms the community is created and even gives you the link right there.
Wow. Okay, that really does sound like a conversational guide through a specific setup process.
Yeah, it seems to act like an interactive guide using AI to simplify those steps.
What's fascinating here, based on the article, is how it's presented. It's not just a text generator. It seems really woven into specific platform workflows, like that community creation.
Agreed. It feels positioned as more than just, asking ChatGPT for text and pasting it in. It's doing platform actions.
Right. But okay, beyond these current capabilities, did the article give a peek at what's coming next? Any future plans mentioned?
It did. The source includes a section titled, What's Coming Next?
Ooh, okay. What's on the roadmap according to this document?
It outlines a few planned future additions. These include the ability to create entire funnel templates just from chat prompts.
Create a whole funnel template via chat. That's ambitious.
Seems like it. Also generating pre-built email templates.
Okay. Similar to content, but maybe more structured.
And being able to summarize information about contacts and opportunities right within the Ask AI chat interface.
Summarizing CRM data. That could be really useful.
Those future plans listed in the source definitely suggest, deeper integrations into core platform stuff, beyond just the content and the community setup.
Streamlining complex asset creation, data summarization, all within that chat window. Interesting direction.
Seems to be the plan.
All right, let's bring this deep dive to a close then. Based purely on this high-level support article we've been digging into.
Just this one source.
Just the source. The Ask AI assistant, currently for agency admins, is described as this built-in tool top navigation bar. And right now, it apparently offers 3 main things. Creating that branded content, but only if you've set up your brand voice.
Crucial point.
Guiding you step by step through making communities and acting as a sort of quick helper for questions or brainstorming.
Yeah, and we saw how the documentation highlights those interactive bits. The chat history, the feedback buttons, copying text, and the AI asking clarifying questions.
Right. And the key differentiator, the thing the source really emphasizes, is that link to your specific brand voice settings for content, trying to make it sound less generic, more like you.
Aiming for tailored output, yeah. Not just off-the-shelf AI writing.
And we got that glimpse into the future, too. The source listing plans for funnel templates, email templates, and summarizing contact or opportunity details, all via chat.
Yeah, those planned additions.
So if we kind of connect the pieces here from the article, this deep dive really shows how a built-in AI assistant, one that's integrated with platform features and uses your specific account settings like brand voice, well, it's being positioned as a way to streamline tasks.
Right. Simplify things directly within your workspace. The goal seems to be reducing the need to jump out to other tools for help, or for generating content.
Yeah.
Keep you in the platform.
Exactly. Okay, so here's a final thought to leave you with, drawing from what this documentation describes.
Okay.
Considering these capabilities, especially that brand voice integration, which sounds unique, and the guided process for something specific like community creation, how might having an AI assistant like this, one that's context-aware and lives inside your main work tool, how might that fundamentally change your daily workflow?